In this video, I'm going to discuss several different kinds of breathing techniques for the kettlebell snatch. The first kind is the biomechanical breathing match, where your breath is synchronized with the power production of the movement. There's an inhale at the backswing, and then an exhale with the hip extension, followed by the lockout. It looks like this. A variation on that I learned from my coach, Mark Limbaga, is to add a second exhale. There's an inhale to hit at the backswing, an exhale, and then a second exhale at the lockout at the top. I like using that method. I prefer this second method because the second exhale helps me maintain my rhythm a little bit better. It looks like this. Now, when I am working on a snatch test or long duration snatching, I like to switch my breathing technique, and that is because the biomechanical breathing match is good insofar as it allows a lot of power production, but that increases heart rate, which tires you out more. So if you're looking for endurance, you can switch technique. My view is that you should only switch technique if you have the strength in your body to do the movement without breaking form, even when you take away some of the intensity of the breath, because that intense biomechanical breath is helping give you more support in the movement. So if you take that away, you still need the strength to be able to do the movement properly. But once that is in your body, then you can switch to another technique where there's an inhale in the hip hinge and then an exhale at the arm lockout. And when I do this, I like to use a softer exhale. It's not such a hard tss, it's a softer ch, and that helps save energy as well. It looks like this. I like to start with that method and use that method for as long as I can if I'm doing long duration snatching. It can be 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60 reps, depending on the size of bell that I'm using for the snatch test. Once I run out of air, then I am ready for another breath. And this next technique I learned from Derek Toshner, who has a video on this on YouTube. There's an inhale, exhale, and then on the way down, in, out, in. Back out again. It looks like this. Now, when I'm transitioning from the single breath to the double breath, usually the single breath isn't enough air and the double breath is too much air. So I like to phase in the double breath with using the double breath alternating on each rep. Single, double, for, 10 reps or so, whatever feels right. This is what it looks like. When I'm doing that, sometimes my concentration starts to diminish. So I have to focus really carefully on maintaining my rhythm, because the breathing helps my mind focus properly. So when my breath is in a solid rhythm, my mind can get in that groove and go for much longer. So during that transition period, it often feels harder. But I make it through that, and then once I start on the double breathing, then I can settle in and I find that breath mental groove again. The last technique, this also comes from Derek Toshner, is for that last sprint in the snatch test, for example, when you're running out of air, but you still need to pump out some more reps. And that just adds another breath into the mix. So if we're starting here, it's in, out, in, out, in, out. This is what it looks like. Again, that's just for that last sprint. The breathing will get you through, but it is tiring. I hope you found this video helpful.